Hi, welcome back to my channel. I had mentioned in a video previously, I'm not sure which one's going up first, but I am getting ready to leave on a road trip. I love a good road trip. I would actually prefer to go on a road trip than to fly for a couple of reasons. I get really sick flying and I don't really like that aspect of it. I just get really bad motion sickness, and I get motion sickness in the car also, but I just feel more comfortable in my own stuff. So I would prefer to drive, even if it's forever away. So we are leaving on a road trip for 10 days going to Seattle, Washington. We've never been. A couple of my kids have been there before. I've never been there, my husband's never been there, and my younger kids have never been there. And we're going to visit family. Sorry, light change. So I prefer, especially if I'm going to travel to visit family and friends, I like to drive because I like to have privacy. So I feel like my car is mine. So if I want to go somewhere to get away, you know, with our family or whatever, I'm not borrowing anybody's anything. I'm not, you know, I feel like I have some space that is mine and nobody else's. So I like having my own car there. Plus, I can pack whatever I want. So now getting into the video, I am packing my travel makeup, and I thought I would do that with you guys. I've kind of been over the last couple of weeks slowly putting it together. I had watched a video that had mentioned that they pack their makeup a few weeks before they leave on a trip, and then they strictly use just what's in that makeup bag. That way they can see what they're missing, what they don't like, want to switch out. And I thought that was a great idea because half the time I travel with way too much makeup. That is one of the luxuries of driving, is that I don't have to limit what I can and can't take. This is what I have right now. Hopefully this will also let me know if I'm missing something or not happy with something so that I can switch it out. I will be filling my Betsey Johnson makeup bag. I love this because it is big. It also has two compartments that can actually be removable into smaller makeup bins. I really don't remove them, and it is separated by this insert that is in here, but I can also stick palettes in between these areas as well, which kind of I feel like protects them. So I do like traveling with this bag. It is getting very dirty. I'm probably gonna need to find something soon. And then the other bag that I'm taking is just this one, which is just an old Victoria's Secret bag, and it has all of my brushes, beauty blender, you know, what do you know what it's called, color switch thing in here. And I'll probably add even more brushes at this point, just so that I don't have to clean brushes while I'm gone. So I'm just going to grab a section. I try to put everything in its own little pile, so I'll have everything together. So I'm just gonna start with my primers. I am actually taking a few. I'm taking my Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. It's about here, it's almost gone. I mean, I don't think I'd use it up if I were to use it the whole time, but I know this is my holy grail, always use it, always works primer. So if the other ones don't work out for whatever reason, I have this. I received a sample of the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas, and I'm really excited to try this out. I have already kind of swatched it and used it on my nose one time, and it was okay, so I thought I would bring it along. Maybe I'll get rid of the packaging. I figured I'd bring it along just so that I can try it more, but if I absolutely hate it, like I said, I have my Hourglass one. And then the last primer that I'm taking for my face is the Dr. Brandt Luminizer, and this is just a sample of it, and I have used this I think only one time, and I was okay with it, but I kind of want to use it up, so I'm going to try to use this. But again, if it's horrible, I'll probably just toss it and just use my Hourglass one. But I think I have like 4 or 5 samples of this, so I figure I better give it a try to see if I want to keep holding on to those. So I thought I would just bring that. Okay, the only eye primer I am bringing, I believe, yes, is again my Shadow Sense in Candlelight. This one is almost out. I don't think I'm going to bring an extra because I can always use my concealer if this totally runs out. it is getting really close. I'm probably gonna have to open my new one really soon. That is all for primers. Fairly easy and simple. I know I won't be adding or taking away from that. I'm pretty happy with that. So concealers, this is an area where I am not sure. I might be adding something else. I have my Instant Age Rewind. I do like this. I've noticed it's very thin. I don't feel like it's covering up my under eyes as well as I would like it to. So I know I'm gonna for sure bring it, but this is what's making me kind of wanting to add more in, just because I'm not totally happy with it right now. So I thought I would throw in my NARS Creamy Concealer in Vanilla, and this is almost out. I'm hoping I can use this up and that will replace whatever that one's not doing, the Maybelline one. And then I'm also for, I like to use this, is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro, I don't think it has a name, concealer in light medium. I don't use this under my eyes, it's too dark, but I do like to cover up acne spots, or I do on my corner of my nose. It's really good for that, so I threw that one in. And that, the concealer area is where I'm kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to be totally happy with that. Really fast to get this out of the way, I'm going to put in my makeup mirror and my tweezers for my eyebrows. That's going to go in there, and I do have my sharpeners going to go in there just to get these things kind of out of the way. All right, foundations is kind of crazy. So I'm going to talk about what I actually use for foundations. You'll see why I say that. So I'm going to put in the Tarte Found Sealer. I'm not sure. This is their new one. I am loving this. I think this is actually such a great foundation. I have not found a foundation that I've liked in a while, and this has been wonderful. So I'm going to throw this in here. And I'm also going to put in the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Foundation Stick. This is fairly new to my collection, and I have it on today, and I really like it. It actually went really well and really easily. It was very hydrating, hence the name, surprisingly. I don't really care for stick concealers, and I think because I wasn't sure how to use them, and I finally found a brush that works really well with cream concealers. So I may have to give all the ones that I still have another try with this brush and see if that makes a difference, because I haven't liked really any of the ones that I own. The other foundations that I'm bringing are, I just got this Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Powder Foundation. I've never used it, but I really, really want to try it, which is why I'm bringing it. Although I might use it tomorrow. We don't leave till Saturday, so I might use it tomorrow. But this looks really nice. I might try using this as my foundation. I generally use a powder to set everything or touch up throughout the day, but I think I'm going to give this a try just on its own to see how it works. But I'm very excited to try that. And then my holy grail of powders that I always bring is my Clinique powder, super powder double face makeup in matte ivory. This is like a holy grail, like I said, and I use this to touch up throughout the day. I can use this to set my face, and it works really nice. The other powder that I'm really just trying to use up, and I believe this is considered a powder foundation, is the Naked Skin Ultra Definition Powder Foundation. So it is. They don't sell this anymore, and I'm really mad because I really like this color, and I actually like putting it on with this sponge applicator. I probably need to wash this. You know what? I think this is like the one that the Makeup Forever, it has kind of a spongy and a velvet. I didn't even notice that. Anyways, this is kind of, I'm trying to use up, but I would consider this a holy grail if you could still buy it. It has a really, really pretty skin finish. So I'm going to throw that in there to use that. And then the last powder is this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in Natural Ivory. This is not new. I've had it probably a month, but I use this to kind of also set my face. Between all of those is probably way too many. But that's why I said I like doing road trips, because then I can bring whatever I want. The last powders, because there are more, is my Laura Mercier Under Eye Setting Secret Under Eye Setting Powder, which I know I have in my NARS container. And I'm just trying to really use this up. So I bring this to set my under eye, which is what I do that with. And then the only other thing that I'm contemplating bringing is my La Mer powder. I don't know if I want to bring this. It's so big and it's glass, so I might not, but I have it out just in case that I decide to bring that with me. That's the only other thing that I'm thinking about, which I probably don't even need. Let's be real. Okay. So next, oh, here's another tool. I always do eye drops. These are the Roto Cool Max. It like relieves redness and stuff like that, but those work really nice. I always do eye drops every day. So let me throw that in there. All right, so let's do brows. Brows are easy. They're my forever go-to. Is my CoverGirl Ultra Fine Brow Pencil in Soft Brown, my Anastasia Brow Wisdom Soft Brown, the Anastasia Brow Gel, what they call this, you know, the brow pomade, whatever, in soft brown, and my Anastasia sample of the brow gel. Those are, I pretty much don't use my Anastasia one really much anymore, but I bring it just in case one runs out, because I would hate to be without a brow pencil. That would not go over well. I would run to the store for that. All right, this one's kind of out of control. I'm bringing two face palettes. I'm bringing my Josie Maran Vibrancy palette. This has a illuminator, a highlighter, and a blush in it. I don't really use this bottom color for anything, but I use the other three a lot. I like it. I'm into cream products right now. So this, I figured, I haven't used in a couple weeks. I've just been using other things. So I really want to bring this. And then the other face palette I am bringing is my new Clinique Cheek Pop On The Glow Trio. This has Ginger Pop, a bronzer, and a highlight. I don't really care for the highlight, but these two are really, those are the only face palettes I'm bringing only. The next are, let's do bronzers. I am going to bring my Hoola Quickie Contour stick. It's almost out. I have like barely any left. I figured I'll bring that and finish it up. The other only bronzers is my Butter Bronzer. This is a tried and true. As you can tell, I've hit major pan on it. I love this. I can always pull that out and know that it will work for my skin. Okay, this might be way too much. The other thing is fairly new to my collection is a Natasha Denona Contour Sculpting Powder. I did not like this at first. That's why I haven't shared it on here, because I was like, it was horrible. And now, and I got mine in the color light. And now I just figured out literally today, I have it on. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully it looks okay. I use with my NARS Aikida, I think is how you say it, contour brush, and it works so much better. This does not work for me with a big fluffy brush. The other two highlighters I'm bringing are my tried and true Laura Mercier Highlight in 01, my favorite highlighter of all time. And then I have this trial, if I can open it, this trial Physicians Formula Butter Highlight in Pearl. It's very pretty and so creamy. I mean, it almost feels like a cream, but it's really pretty. I thought I would bring that along and try it. I haven't tried that yet. So that's all that. So that is all the highlighters that I'm bringing. I haven't talked about these on my channel either, but I have two of the mini Milk Oil and Glow Oil Lip and Cheek in Halo and Astro. Another newer product to my collection is this Almay Powder Blush in pink, and I really like it. I have it on today. I don't look like a clown for once, which is nice, but I really like this. It has a nice ombre, I guess, kind of effects. I just kind of swirl it all together and get kind of a nice baby pink. But you know, you can use it many different ways, which is nice. But I'm liking this. I want to bring it to try it some more. All right, the setting spray I'm bringing is just one, my Morphe spray. I love that. Mascaras is kind of a crazy mess. I'm bringing my Superhero. This is my Holy Grail mascara. It's almost out, but I figured I'd bring it to use it up. I'm going to bring the 2 mascaras. These are what I actually have on today. They always transfer down under on me, but I know they make my lashes look how I like them. So it is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise and the Sephora Outrageous Curl. I just like these together. They work really nice. I'm gonna bring those, and that's all the mascara I'm bringing. I think that is enough. All right, let's do eye stuff. I'm only going to be bringing 1 palette, shockingly, and it's my Nubian 1. This is my favorite palette from them. And then a couple of new things that I got a couple weeks ago are these Neutrogena satin eyeshadows. Actually, they're not called satin, they're just called eyeshadows. But I got 3 of them. This one is a satin, and it is in the color Bronze Leather, kind of a dark color. I have this matte in Dusty Mauve, which is great, and I have this shimmer in Silkstone. So I'm gonna bring these. I'm trying them out. I have them on today. I like them so far. All right, I'm bringing my Holy Grail Gel Black Liner because I know that works in waterline, tight line, or on my upper lash line. I'm bringing my Eye Bright by Benefit. I like to put this in the inner corner and on my waterline. That works nice for me. I'm also going to be bringing my Milani Stay Put Matte 17. This is supposed to be waterproof. It's what I have on right now. I like this. It's what I've been using pretty much all the time lately. So those are what I'm bringing for liner. And now last but not least is lips. And this might change a little bit. I'm not totally happy with what I've picked, so we'll see. I'm bringing, of course, my 5 favorites, 3 new. Okay, Anna from NARS Audacious, that is a tried and true. Anastasia in Lovely, again, a good color for me. Josie Maran in, I think this is Grapefruit. This is great, so I'm going to use that. I have Patina and Festila Patina and NARS Inbound. Again, I've talked about those all before, that they're kind of my holy grail lipsticks that I just know work well with my coloring. The 3 new ones I'm bringing are this Almay in Worry Less. It's more of a, it's not very opaque at all, but it feels nice on the lips. I'm not sure how I feel about it, so I kind of wanted to bring it just to keep working with it. Then I got this in a Sephora Point. It is a Tarte, I don't know what they're called, lipstick in nude. It's very easy to wear, you know, carry it around. Just kind of want to use it. And then I got this recently. It was on clearance at Walmart. It's Revlon Ultra HD Gel Lip Color, and this is in Pink Cloud. I had this on earlier today. It's very pretty. It's very pink. It's very sheer. That is what I am bringing. Like I said, I might be adding one more foundation. And I think that's it. I think I'm pretty much happy with everything that I picked out to bring that I know works for me, or I have, or new, but I have things in here that I know can replace those new things and hope if they're not working out the way I like. So this is what I'm taking on my trip in a couple days to Seattle. I've never been, so hopefully this makeup lasts through whatever kind of weather they are having right now. But let me know if you bring something for makeup wise on your trips that I'm forgetting. I have a couple more trips planned throughout the summer that hopefully this will give me a good idea of what, or if I am missing anything that I really would like to have. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.